One, two, three, funky.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nyambuzi only because I'm the GOAT. So today I'm going to be talking about crazy Kizungu kidogo, a problem. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about crazy brides. I have a couple of stories here and then we're going to be talking about them. But before that, I wanted to tell you guys that probably in the coming episodes, this one or the next one, I'll see. One of you could send me an email. I'll see how interesting you are. And then you can come on the show for our show and we can have a sit down. Yeah, I can get to meet one of you. That's exciting. Now let's get into this crazy stories. You're not ready? Okay. All of these are about weddings. So they're just weird brides. Godzilla brides, I would call them. Or they're called, actually. So the first story is one of my closest friends from college had asked me to be her bridesmaid. And during the mandatory bridesmaid meeting, she warned us not to show up at her wedding looking like a bunch of cocked-out how can I say it without being so profane? A slut? Yeah, don't come here looking like a slut is basically what she said. And she meant wear natural makeup. Are people crazy? But like in weddings, you call a makeup artist to come and do her best, and then you want her to pack you maroon and browns and nudes. And that's the only thing that's allowed in the wedding. Actually, don't come here looking like a... No way. Let's get to the second one. The bride kicked the groom's lifelong best friend out of the wedding party because he lived with his girlfriend and she wanted the wedding to be pure. Pure here means like virginity. You can't live with your boyfriend, blah, 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 blah. Are people crazy? Are people crazy? First of all, half of Nairobi disqualified. All of you are not pure, so you're not invited to my wedding. That's my new rule. All of you are so unpure. Oh my God, I forgot something very important. Yesterday was my producer's birthday. So happy birthday, Kenana. Yeah, we're going to put her Instagram handle there. Maybe you can stalk her. Oh, but she's private. Okay, you'll have to talk to me first. Then we can see if you can get to her. So what nimewambia nini? Nyinyi wote hamko invited to my wedding because all of you are unpure as hell. Unpure as hell. Don't talk to me. I'm pure. Obviously, I'm wearing white. My nails, my toes are white. I'm ready for... People are buried in the wedding gowns. No, I'm not ready to die though. Here's a third crazy one. My cousin made her bridal party, which included my kids, posed for pictures in the pouring rain. She and the groom were the only ones with umbrellas. Why is this one so petty? Pia wewe enda uolewe. Enda uanze harusi yako. Ndio ununue umbrellas. Jokes. Is that petty? I think that's petty. Do you think that's petty? Tell me in the comment section. I think that's petty as hell. That's like saying the bride wanted a photo with the entire congregation and it was drizzling. And now you don't want the wedding. You don't want the bride and the groom to have the umbrellas. It's that day, man. Pure umebo. Okay. Here's the other one. I was maid of honor in my friend's wedding. And she originally wanted to have the wedding on the same day as my brother's wedding. So I politely told her that as much as I loved her, I couldn't be there. Well, she called me a few weeks later and said, since I couldn't have my wedding when I wanted to, because of you, I decided to have it on your birthday. Happy birthday. So this story is weird. So the girl had a brother and the brother had a wedding and her best friend also had a wedding. And that's a weird story. I don't think that's a crazy story. Is it crazy? So she changed the wedding date to suit her. Okay, I see how. Is that crazy? Kenana, is that crazy? That's crazy. Okay, Kenana said it's crazy. The fifth one, I had already been to 3 dress fittings with a bride when at the last minute, she scheduled a 4th fitting for herself on the same day my sister was coming into town. I told the bride that we were having a family dinner, and she responded that I needed to make her the priority instead. What? Yeah. Don't you think so? I feel like you should give her priority, but also it's the 4th fitting. But you also don't want, like, see, that's how brides do it. You have to go dress up hella times. You can't say actually the first dress you wear and it looks nice on you is the one that you're going to wear for your wedding. That's crazy. I don't know. That's not a crazy story. I think the friend should give the bride priority, to be honest. See, her sister is here to stay in town for like a while, Ama. And her sister is here forever. The wedding will come and go. So I went to a wedding in which the father of the groom died. Why am I laughing? Just let me go home, man. I disqualify myself. Actually, I went to a wedding in which the father of the groom died of a massive heart attack. Why is this funny to me? It's not funny. Well, it's funny. It's funny. Oh, I don't want to laugh. My condolences to anyone who's ever died of a heart attack. Well, the bride threw a fit and wouldn't let the groom leave with his partner. Instead, she insisted that the wedding go on and not ruin her night. Sis, the old man just died. As in, that's crazy. Oh my God, that's a crazy woman. No, you must marry me now. You proposed and you said it's today, and so it's today. Fuck your dad. That's crazy. So actually, the bride was the bride was goth. So she insisted on having her wedding as close to Halloween as possible, which is fine, except that she expected all her bridesmaids to learn calligraphy and handwrite all of her invitations. We even got hand crumbs and buns on our fingers from having to seal them with hot wax. When we asked for help, she refused, saying that she had other things to do, so we should just get it done. Yeah, I mean, she has other things to do, like look pretty and learn like her Wicca vows. Wicca is it's spelled Wicker. It's some pagan thing. Just go and look for it. Go Google it. Anyway, she needed to learn her Wicca vows so for her Halloween wedding. So y'all better get to work. These invitations won't write themselves. Let's read the last one. 3 months before my high school best friend's wedding, I ended up in a coma for 3.5 weeks. I'm not laughing at misfortune. It's just, it's weird. Okay, it's crazy. I seriously don't mean to laugh at these. These are extremely unfortunate, but I don't know the people, so it's hard to be remorseful. Things happen all the time. 3 months before my high school best friend's wedding, I ended up in a coma for 3.5 weeks and underwent emergency open heart surgery. Well, after I got out of the hospital, I told my friend that I wouldn't be able to be in her wedding, but that I would try to still attend. I would try to still attend. She responded that she was disappointed God hadn't healed me by then. Same sis, I would be so disappointed. And said that I must not have had enough faith. Okay, wait a goddamn minute. Wait a damn minute. First of all, she's right. All you heathens, if you didn't heal after open heart surgery after 3.5 weeks, you must be worshiping the devil. How come God hasn't healed you? Excuse me. I think I'm catching a cold. Who? Okay. I said the last one, but these are too interesting. Let me lead. Let me read a couple more. I live in Texas and the rest of the bridal party is in Michigan. Well, the bride was upset that I was too tan next to her. Do you know that TikTok for nigga, please? Didn't nobody tell you this was an all-white party?
Negro, please. Didn't somebody tell you this was an all-white party?
Not her. She's like, bro, you're too black. Next to her and the other bridesmaids. So everyone was required to get spray tans to match. People are crazy, walai. I see all of you, mwende mfanane. I don't want you're ruining the wedding photos. You're too dark. And then she made everyone else get dark. That's insane as hell. That's in hell. In hell. Insane. Yeah, insane. And what the hell am I saying? Well, the tans ended up staining the dresses on the day of the wedding. And she blamed me for it, saying I hadn't considered that she was pale. Jesus Christ. And I obviously just wanted to make myself look better than she did. Okay, fair enough. Shawty is insecure on her wedding. I feel like the only day you're supposed to feel insecure over your bridesmaids is probably on your wedding day. Not your bridesmaids. Obviously, you were there while you're planning. They were there while you're planning the wedding. But probably like your congregation. What's it called? Maybe what's it called? A congregation. Yeah, okay. Yeah, maybe you can be like, don't wear this. I'm the only one who should be standing. But this is a little too extreme. So before my transition, I was a bridesmaid for my best friend. And apparently, she simply expected me to suddenly be Galia. This is not even funny. This is not funny. This is actually straight up homophobic. For her wedding, she all of a sudden got mad that I had short hair and couldn't wear an updo for her wedding. Sis, that's not your friend. Cut her off. Actually, I know a better plan would be to agree to attend the wedding as a bridesmaid and then don't go. I also have like the perfect revenge for like a wife who's been married for a really long time and your husband cheated. Babe, get a baby by someone else. And you have like 4 and make sure there's like a 19-year difference between the last born and the new one. Then it will be really hard to ignore. Like your ex, he can't ignore that. He'll be like, yeah, I have 4 kids with this one. And yeah, she has a child with someone else. I would recommend, to be honest, I've vetted it in my head and the consequences, immaculate, amazing. The heartbreak in men, we must always do it, girls. I was in a wedding in which the bride and the bridesmaids all had matching dresses. Well, the bride, who was much larger than I am, demanded that my dress be altered to fit her so that the tag on her dress will say my smaller size instead of hers. Do she? Are people crazy? What? 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 Does that bruh, it's like I'm a size. I don't know what my size is. I think I'm a size 10. So I'm a size 10. It's like I go to Kenana, she's probably a size 6. And I tell her, Han, you're a size? Oh, okay, 8. At now, I want her to give me her pants and they'll be altered by a fundi so they can fit me, but the tag should just remain. The math is simply not mathing. It's just simply not mathing, sis. Hey, that's a deep-rooted insecurity. Because who sees your tags? Honestly, no one knows what size dress I'm wearing if you don't see up on your ma. So, like, people are actually, like, insecure by themselves. My friend asked me to literally cut my hair. No. I don't think you heard that right. I don't think you heard that right. She said her friend asked her to cut off her hair. Kwani, what's a wedding? Is it like some some event for going to heaven? Is it some kind of transition that will mark you for the rest of your life? Because people are really doing the most. Ati saying that it was too long and will take too long to do. Say you cut it. Nah, people are just dumb. You see, if you surround yourself around dumb people, you end up being suggested for dumb shit. You end up getting angry over dumb shit. Because why would that be something I'm even thinking about? Ati, I'll cut my hair, Ati, because it's taking too long to do. That's obviously someone that doesn't like you, probably doesn't like you having your long hair. That's sus. That friendship is sus. So here's another story. I was pregnant and was asked to be in a family member's wedding, which was 4 weeks from my due date. Well, I can predict the story. She probably gave birth after she'd already fitted the dress. Okay, let's see. Let's not jump into conclusions. But that would be funny as hell. Okay, well, I went out of state to visit my significant other's family when I was 6 months pregnant and received a scathing group email from her accusing me of not being committed to the wedding because I was out spending money on a pointless vacation and baby stuff instead of ordering my dress. I seriously don't even have time for that one. Let's get on to the next one. That's a no-brainer. What the hell? Ati, you're using your money. It sounds like a joke. It sounds like something I would say. Ati, I can't believe you're out here spending money on baby clothes and my wedding is coming soon. I wouldn't say it out of spite or being mean. It's just a joke. I can't believe someone actually said that seriously. People say things like that for real. Maybe that's why people get mad when I make jokes sometimes. Because you're taking me a little too seriously. The bride, this is another story. The bride stopped talking to me immediately after her wedding because I had a terrible cold the day of her wedding and had to go rest in my room halfway through setting up her wedding decorations, which we bridesmaids were made without help. Okay, sorry sis. Next story. I was the maid of honor for my brother's wedding, in which he and his bride told me they had hired a professional photographer for the wedding. So I went above and beyond to make myself up for the photos, only to find out that they hadn't actually hired a photographer. They expected me to take all the wedding photos. Honey, he said he was the maid of honor for his brother's wedding. If they said, sweetheart, don't take the photos. Why would you do that? Don't take the damned photos. Just don't. And then go home and see how they react 2 weeks later when they ask you for photos and you don't have them. See if they get married again. If you can't do it twice, you can't afford it. Get married again, sis. What the hell? I cannot. I've seen these stories of like people who work in schools being told by their relatives that they're going to take care of the kids during like family events. That's some messed up shit. Sis, I can't be caught there unless you're paying me. You have to pay me. You have to pay me. You've got to pay me. The next story is my ex-best friend asked me to go be her maid of honor, and I was excited to go dress shopping with her. She found some bridesmaids' dresses she liked, and she said that she will get everyone's sizes and go purchase the dresses. Well, she never asked me my size, but she did call me a week later to tell me she'd already bought the dress and shoes, and that I owed her $250, which is 25K. Or times 102. I don't care. And when I told her that my dress and shoes were too small, she said that I have time to lose weight before the wedding. I'm going to do this to Nora in my wedding. I've already bought like a size 2 dress and like size 2 shoes. I want her to lose weight and work out for me for my wedding. Nora, if you're not a size 2 by the time I'm getting married, I've already bought the dress, by the way. You owe me money. You have time to lose weight. Start now. What? That's insane. That would be crazy. So, the bridezillas are doing the thing. What shall we do? Stop going for weddings. You know, I'm vengeful. I think I'm very vengeful. So I would probably do some very messed up things if someone I was mummying the wedding for told me some things like what we just read. Anyway, we have come to the end of this episode. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I hope to see you back here again next week. Same place, same time. And as always, we are powered by Semabox. Bye.